Good evening to my respectful lecturer and my colleagues. I'm Rahini here as a moderator in this English Communication Forum with my four panels. So today we are going to discuss about effective communication is essential in law enforcement and criminal investigations and the legal systems. Discuss the impact of verbal, non-verbal and interpersonal communication in solving crimes, maintaining public safety and ensuring justice. Provide real-life examples on how communication has helped or hindered a criminal case. So, these are the questions that we are going to discuss today. So, we are going to listen to our panels from their point of views. First panel is going to begin the forum conversation today. Panel 1. Let's discuss how communication influences crime prevention, investigations, and rehabilitation.
Evening, Miss. I'm the first panel as Hagilan as a criminology would like to contain the communication technology impact crime prevention investigation and reliability by influencing by exchange of information. As for investigation, those are three issues of content about the first information are sharing, effective communication between different law enforcement agency, forensic term and other related participants are cruel of piecing together evidence and understanding the criminal of a crime. The third point is law enforcement agency need to communication transported and the ethical to the build trust within and witness, which can be easier gathering the critical information.
Wow, such a great explanation from our criminologist. So, are you ready to listen to our second panel? Panel 2. Please explain challenges in police communication, interrogation, and coordination.
Good evening, people. I am Jay Shri. As a law enforcement officer here, police face several challenges in communications, interrogations, and coordination, including maintaining professional conduct handling, and then stress and apprenticeship in insurance chronic and fair information gathering. These challenges can impact the inversion of investigation and the safety of the officer and the public communication challenges psychology manipulation or coordinacies and investigation tests can lead to false confessions and worrying convictions. Coordination challenges coordinate with the other law enforcement agency, immigration service, or chilling personnel can be complex and requiring clear communication protects.
Thank you, law enforcement officer, for the strict explanation. So, we go for our third panel to highlight the role of communication in court proceedings and legal advocacy.
Hello everyone, I am Keshavani, daughter of Ravindran. So how are you all? I hope you all doing well. Okay, today I have tell about the legal aspect. I like the role of communication in court proceeding and legal advocacy. Let's start. A legal expert is a professional who possesses in deep knowledge and expertise in various areas of law. They play a vital role in providing guidance, advice, and representations to silence, ensuring that their legal rights and interests are protected. Effective communication is a pivotal aspect of courtroom strategies. Good communication can make legal proceedings smoother. It can also affect how a judge or jury perceives a case, just as the absence of good communication can increase skepticism. The relationship between legal profession and the silence is crucial in achieving successful legal outcomes. Pure communication does not just happen between legal profession and the silence.
Thank you for the respectful explanations, panel 3. So, here our panel 4 comes to examine how crime reporting affects public perception.
Good evening, people. I am Sanya Selvan as a media analyst to explain the examples of crime reporting effect public perception. Media crime analysts have studied how crime reporting shapes public perception of crime, criminals, and justice system. How these perceptions influence police discussion. They examine how media framing narrative and basic affect public opinion and attitude towards crime. By provide viewers with standby stream and criminal news story, new outlets give the public more reason to be afraid than they will be just living their life normally. It also drives the perception that crime is more prevalent than is certified accurate. There are three key aspects of their works. Firstly, analyze media content. Media crime analyze examine the content of new reports, documentary, and other media about crime, looking of pattern in framing, language use, and selection of story. Next is study public perception. They conduct research to understand how the public previous criminal and the justice system based on media exposed. Thirdly, investigation police influence. They analyze how public perception shaped by media reporting influence police discussion related to crime prevention, law enforcement, and criminal justice. Thank you, Miss.
Such a pleasant explanation, Saranya. I can understand that media crime analysts play a crucial role of understanding the complex relationship between media, public opinion, and policy, helping to identify potential biases and promote more informed public discourse and policy decisions. So we move to the fifth panel. The panel is a part of the crime analyst group to explain about how crime reporting affect policy changes.
Hi, very good evening. I am Darshini has a part for the criminal analyst here to brief explain the criminal report can influence political change by inform public discourse, shaping perception for the criminal and providing data for the law enforcement and political make. By understanding how can data for the present in turn political can make more the informed decisions about criminal judgment, political discernment, resolve allegation, and criminal strategies. So let's see how crime reporting affects political change. First, shaping public opinions. Crime reporting playing a crucial in shaping public perception for the crime and safe. Media cover can influence public for attitude toward law enforcement and support for the inverse criminal judgment politics. Secondly, inform political decision. Comparison criminal data is essential for effective policy making, analyzing trends, identified hotspot, and understanding for the root case for the criminal can help political mix, develop target intervention, and allocate preferred effort locally. Third one, infer determine public trust to the support media cover for the crime can affect public trust in law for government and other institutions in the case judgment criminal judgment system positive to trial reduction efforts can building public trust will negative cover can eroded.
Thank you, Panel 5, for your explanation, and it clearly understands that synthesizing information to identify crime patterns, predict future crime trends, and ultimately support law enforcement efforts. So, Panel 1, what do you think about the importance of the point that you said previously and the conclusion?
Meditation program to meet individual needs and promote positive behavior of changes. And the motivation in intervening in the another key point of focus using communication technique like motivational interview can help others understand the reason of their behavior, identity, their strength, and the set resilience goal for rehabilitation. Communicative support is the facilitate communication between after then communicative support service as a counseling, family support, and job training can prove the changes of successful by others, crime and sociality. Thank you. This is my point and conclusion, Miss, and my college friends and my group members.
Thank you, Panel 1. Panel 2, as you mentioned the difficulties of communication among law enforcement officers, so what are the ways to improve a good communication followed by the conclusion?
Conclusion of the challenges in police communication involving coordination of a law enforcement officer impacts communication intelligence technology and coordination law enforcement actions are coordinating for success in the criminal justice system. Addressing these challenges, training, technology, and Colombian effort can lead to improving outcomes for both law enforcement and communication the servant. The police force champion the justice it's acting to the public and then the clear communication the veteran of the legislation. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good idea, Miss Jayashree. Miss Keshavini, what is the benefit of mastering communication skill along with conclusion at your point of view?
Thank you for call again, moderator. From again panel 3, conclusion by for me by mastering these communication skills, attorneys can better advocate for the silence, enhance the clarity of legal proceeding, and increase the likelihood of favorable outcomes. Those communication remain not just a skill and essential asset in courtroom advocacy. Thank you, moderator.
Panel 4. What are the real life examples on how communication has helped a case, and what have you concluded from your point of view of being a media analyst?
I can give two examples of case. Firstly, is Kenny Long murder case. The case has been proven by its analyst is career or as the difference and murder of Kenny Ong. Secondly, Susilawadi Labia murder case. Telecommunication has been biggest proof as their outgoing calls and SMS has been record leading to the discovery of real evidence. In conclusion, as the part of media analyst, social media platforms, model media outlets and entertainment companies has been over present and sensibilize the frequency of crime in various settings and those committed by various group of people, creating a negative impact on society. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, panel 4. Miss Darshini, our fifth panel. So, as the years passed, does the types of crime emerged?
On the analysis for risk crime trace within the genres, several key patterns emerge. Property crime, particularly burglary and vehicle theft, have shown the notable increase over the past 3 months, with a spot identified the Downton and its side neighborhood. In contrast, violence crime rates have remained robustly stable down student area for experience isolated but protect during late evening hours. Temporary analysis indicate they are moderate for the indicate between 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. Just need for the increased patrol and community presence during day hours. Geography, rip and location. Geography map and repeat location. Analysis suggest a collaboration between certain social-economic burden and crime concentration, communicative strategy, communicative recommendation include enhanced communicative policing target communicative policing strategy target enforcement in high crime area further clarification with local stakeholder to the address to root case. Continue monitor and data drive engagement with the critical in reducing crime return and important empowerment public safe.
Thank you so much, our panels, and it clearly defined with a solution and conclusion. So, as a moderator, I have concluded that effective communication is a powerful weapon in preventing crimes. It fosters collaboration between law enforcement, criminologists, media, and crime and legal experts, ensuring timely sharing information, raising awareness and public vigilance. Thank you.